Today we are going to deal on the most important topic, so that is the motility and colonization of microorganisms. The first one is motility. Here, the motility in a simple way, it is a movement. The motility is nothing but it's a movement. The motility is nothing but the movement of the microorganisms from one place to another place with the help of a specialized structures is called as a motility. The motility is defined as the movement of the microorganisms from one place to another place with the help of a specialized structures, so that is we call as motility. Here, the bacteria or microorganisms moves one place to another place with the help of a chemicals, so the specialized structures, so called as flagella, cilia, pseudopodia. Here, in case of flagella, the movement of microorganisms, they moves from one place to another place with the help of a flagella. It is a Y-like structure of a microorganisms. It helps in the movement. Okay, so that is we call as flagella. Now come the cilia. Cilia is nothing but the hair-like structure, smaller than the flagella. The flagella only one present, but here cilia so present all over the, so that is microbes body, that is hair-like structures, thin hair-like structures. It helps in the movement of the microorganisms. Then pseudopodia. Here the pseudopodia. Pseudo is nothing but it is false. Podia is nothing but it is leg. It means false legs. Mithya padagalu. Here the especially amoebas. It is these are having the pseudopodias. Due to the cytoplasm, it's the movements with the help of pseudopodia. For example, amoeba. The movement of the microorganisms are amoeba one place to the another place with the help of a the false leg or a pseudopodia. So that is we call as a, so that is movement. That is motility of a microbes. Gliding movement. Here the gliding movement is nothing but it is a slow and smooth movement by microorganisms. So that is we call as a gliding movement. Now coming to the chemotaxis. Here the chemotaxis is nothing but the movement of the microorganisms towards or away from the the chemical substances. So that is we call as the chemotaxis. The chemotaxis is defined as the movement of microorganisms towards or away from the the chemical substances. Chemical substances either harmful or useful. According to this movement, it is divided into two types. So that is positive chemotaxis and the negative chemotaxis. Then the positive chemotaxis is nothing but the microorganisms move towards the that is chemical substance. Those are essential to the microorganisms, like so that is nutrients. Here the negative chemotaxis, here the movement of the microorganisms away from the chemical substance. Those are harmful. For example, toxins. Okay, so this kind of movement we call as the chemotaxis. Now about what is the reason the movement is necessary? Here the movement is very important for survival, getting nutrition, reproduction and colonization, as well as escape from the harmful substances. Okay, for that reason the motility is very important, or the movement for the microorganisms is very important for survival, for nutrition, getting nutrition, performing reproductions, forming a colonization, as well as escape from the that is harmful substances. Okay, so this is regarding to the motility of the microorganisms. Now coming to the colonization. Here the colonization is defined as the growing of microorganisms without causing any kind of signs of infections or without causing any damage to the host. Okay, it is called as colonization. For example, colonization, colony, particular colony. Colony means the group of the people living in a particular area. Here, the colonization of microorganisms is nothing but the microbes are growing and multiplying in the particular area, but not causing any kind of diseases or any signs of diseases. So that is what we call as colonization. Here, in the colonization, so that is no tissue damage as well as no diseases and no signs and symptoms. But the multiplication and the growth and multiplication of the microorganisms takes place. For example, it is very helpful for the normal flora. In the intestine, the normal flora multiplies and grows and forms a colony. Okay, so it is very helpful for that is protecting against harmful substances or harmful bacteria. Right. Here, it is the initial adhesions. It means It is the initial step of the attachment of the microbes in a particular, so that is area. Here, so here in what happens, attach and multiply of the organisms take place, but not causes any kind of a, so that is signs of a diseases. In the body surfaces, the normal colonization takes place in the skin, mouth, respiratory tract as well as GI tract. Okay, so this is regarding to what? So that is colonization. Here the colonization is also very important. Here the growth and multiplication of microorganisms take place without causing any signs of diseases. Here the proper growth and multiplication takes place. Okay, so this is regarding to the motility as well as colonization of the bacteria or microorganisms.